Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And the reason why I'm saying that, bringing this up, even though I already know the history or whatever, I just thought about something like, why isn't Who Framed Roger Rabbit part of Warner Brothers instead of Disney? And I understand Disney brought the film rights or whatever, but what I'm saying is a lot of the characters originally made for Who Framed Roger Rabbit don't feel Disney esque. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? Like, they don't have the Disney vibe. So honestly, if you ask me, I think Disney should give up the rights of Who Framed Roger Rabbit to Warner Brothers. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Warner Brothers do have the Looney Tunes adult cartoons that could really go there that Disney couldn't go there. Does that make sense? Because if you really think about it, if you look at Disney's log of cartoons, and I'm just talking about basic cartoons like Mickey and Friends or whatever, they don't have the same zany wackiness, adult kind of things that the Warner Brothers cartoons have, especially compared to like Looney Tunes or whatever. Like, look at Looney Tunes, look at Melody. What I think it's called Melody Marys or something like that, which is like Walt Disney stuff. And just look at old classic Disney cartoons, right? And then look at Warner Brothers cartoons. You can see the difference where with Warner Brothers, you can get away with Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You get what I mean? Where you can have a whole bunch of shorts featuring Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit, the talking baby, or whatever, and the little taxi car or whatever. But then when you have Disney, there's no way in the world those characters can fit in the Disney world. They couldn't. Like, look at Disney stuff. Could you really see Roger Rabbit and them in the world of Disney? And honestly, if those cartoon characters were real cartoon characters I'm talking about in the world, they really wouldn't be hired by Disney. They would be hired by Warner Brothers at the time, because Warner Brothers had those kind of cartoons where they were able to go risque with the adult themes or whatever. There are so many Warner Brothers classic cartoons. Like, what, there's always a story about a wolf and this gorgeous orange haired beautiful woman, and it was hilarious. And then they added Droopy the dog in there or whatever. You got Betty Boop, of course. You got what, Flex the cat. What's that darn thing? uh you even got the classic Cannon Barbarian cartoons or whatever. There's a lot of classic cartoons I can't think of at the top of my head right now. But the reason why I'm bringing it up, because I was thinking about multiverses, and I was like, wouldn't it have been funny to see Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit in the car, in multiverse or whatever? Because I'm quite sure that Warner Brothers could be a little bit more creative with them than Disney can, and Disney hasn't done anything. They've been trying to cover up Jessica Rabbit because it's offensive. Well, guess what? Warner Brothers wouldn't have that problem because of the fact that a lot of their cartoons have been risque anyway. You know what I mean? The only character who is close to Jessica Rabbit that they've been trying to de-emphasize is Lola Bunny or whatever, but that hasn't really worked because people like Lola Bunny being sexy, being a sexy basketball player character. That's why Multiverse used that version over the Looney Tunes show, which a lot of people be trying to say, well, because the Looney Tunes show is great. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not good, but a stalker, short term memory loss Lola Bunny is not as interesting as, oh look, Lola Bunny, who is this sexy vixen character, and everybody assume because she's sexy that she can't play basketball or do skillful things, but she proves them wrong because she let her looks deceive her opponent. I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit more interesting than, hey, Bugs, so we're boyfriend and girlfriend, right? What are you talking about? And oh, we're getting married. Oh God. Wait now. What were we talking about again? Wait, I don't know. So what's for lunch? Like, it's quirky, it's cute, but I wouldn't want that for the character. And completely changing her around to accommodate. No, but I mean, maybe with current WB, Jessica Rabbit might be changed around as well. But I bet you one thing is we probably would see her in more usage than what Disney has done, which is absolutely nothing. You get what I'm saying? And again, I understand Touchstone's Pictures, which was a subsidiary of Walt Disney and all that kind of stuff, but it's just like, oh God, there's so many things that not Warner Brothers, but Disney sits on. I mean, and it's the same thing for Warner Brothers that you just be like, what the hell? But I don't know. I just guess I was thinking because of multiverses. I was like, oh man, you know what would be so crazy if we could bring back. I mean, if Warner Brothers had the rights to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and in that way they can do a little bit more creative things because I could literally see Who Framed Roger Rabbit characters in the world of Looney Tunes in them because it just makes sense. It just makes the most sense logically anyway compared to um Disney not even doing anything with them or trying to cover them up, or trying to not acknowledge the fact that they don't exist. Like was supposed to get a Who Framed Roger Rabbit too, but because of Jessica Rabbit and because Disney is trying to keep this whole family friendly thing, they was like, no, we couldn't risk it, which is kind of crazy for the company who's been pushing LGBT bullshit on us for the past couple of years. Oh, but Jessica Rabbit is the problem. I'm like, okay, Disney, okay, and you can see why I'm saying like, throw her ass over to the Warner Brothers. Let Warner Brothers have some fun with it. I bet you they can have some cool fun with the character. Um, you know what I mean? Like you might as well. We might as well have fun with these characters. But as long as y'all don't have those activists, BS people there, and people who actually understand Texas Avery's work, then sure. But I know that me being overzealous. I'm just saying, preferably, I think Who Framed Roger Rabbit. If Who Framed Roger Rabbit was under the rights of WB, we probably would have seen a little bit more from them. But that's just my personal opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.